we're back at it again, a brand new installment with no hesitation. It's a brand new implementation brought to you by none other than Zachary Twizzler. What's good with it, guys? We're back. We're back training some shoulders. That's what you guys are going to be engaging in right now. It's like a community meeting together to build a house. We're about to build the fucking foundation right now to this YouTube video. So gather around, come one, come all. Bring your children, friends, family, your exes, everyone. Show up. We're about to go through a shoulder and trap workout. What's up? What's good with it, guys? In the comments below, because I'm interested. Give me a story. I need a story time. Be honest about your stories, okay? Don't go in the comments and bullshit with me. I want you guys to tell me some stories, something exciting that's happened in your life. Negative or positive, just experiences that you guys have had. Because I want to engage with you. I want to laugh at some of your stories. I want to cry at some of your stories. I just overall want to feel your feels, in a way. So, we out here. We shrugging and chugging. We're trying to make some gains in the trap department, some cobra action. And in all reality, guys, this is something I like to do from time to time. Shrugging at the beginning of your workouts. I mean, what the hell? I mean, we're calling this a shoulder workout. Probably based on the title, But we're still starting off with our trap work. Now, why do we do this? Why do I go in and do traps first? Olive, settle down. Why do we start off with shrugging? Now, this is something I enjoy doing for not only back workouts, but shoulder workouts as well. Traps, for me personally, are something that I could bring up, as well as criticisms about my neck meat not being thick enough. And, this goes back to, like, Steve Reeves, I believe it was, he was always very fond of having your arms, your neck, and your calves all having the same measurement. And if I'm honest, my neck, my arms, and my calves are not all the same measurement. It's something that I'm working towards and striving towards achieving for absolute and utter aesthetics. That's the end goal. Will I get there anytime soon? Probably not, but I'm willing to work that much harder for the next 5 to 10, 15 years as a fucking natty zebra. You got to be patient with it. And realistically, it's going to take a while to catch my calves up to my arms, and it's going to take a long time to catch my neck up to my arms. But, back to why we're shrugging in the beginning. Starting off with the barbell shrugs and then behind the back barbell shrugs, followed by these dumbbell shrugs with them 125-pound dumbbells for repetitions. Starting off the workout with shrugs, obviously it isolates the shit out of your traps. When you go into the rest of your shoulder workout and your back workout, for example, your traps are basically taken out for the rest of the workout because they've been isolated, they're fatigued, and so you can work your shoulders much more effectively. You can work other parts of your back that much more effectively, as well as continuing to fatigue your traps. So I'm basically going on about a bunch of bullshit right now, a whole lot of bro science. But in reality, guys, that's how I train. My workouts are always different. They're always alternating in terms of exercises, rest periods, you name it, variances of intensity. It's all important. And I'm a big believer that you have to, I don't want to say confuse the body, right, babe? But you have to be willing to sacrifice, the normal walk into the gym. We're going to do my overhead presses and do the same shoulder workout every damn workout. It's just something you have to be willing to do. I've fallen guilty lately with my chest workouts. Every single chest workout that I go through right now, I go straight to that fucking bench press, that flat bench press, and I do my heavy sets, and I do the same type of routine right now for chest. And that's something that I can admit. Now, because of that, I feel like my chest isn't gaining as much, quality muscle maturity that it could be gaining right now as a result of me wanting to improve my bench press in terms of strength. So that's something that I'm guilty of. However, my shoulder workouts, my leg workouts, and back workouts, they're always so different. And I really enjoy changing the variances of exercises that I perform. And if you guys want big-ass shoulders, this is my few words of advice. Because early on, I got decent shoulder development, but I did not see that real maturity, and I did not see that real, 3D action almost, until I really put a lot of isolation towards my shoulder workouts. And in terms of isolation, you guys, you can hit your shoulders from so many different angles. You know, it's unlimited. There are an unlimited number of angles that you can hit your shoulders from. And it all comes in with a large number of exercises. Don't be afraid to use cables. Don't be afraid to use free weights. Don't be afraid to use, machines and isolateral movements. Just change up your workouts from time to time. Like these, for example. I don't think you guys have ever seen me do alternating dumbbell shoulder presses. But, I went in the gym. I was like, shit, man, I've been watching some Brad Castleberry on Instagram. It's time to go in and do some alternating dumbbell presses. And, it's just about that type of stuff. And in reality, you guys, for me personally and from my advice and my standpoint, if you want to know what the best, if you want to know what the best shoulder exercise available out there, on clearance, it's free, if you want to know what the best shoulder exercise is, in my reckoning, it's those mother effing side lateral raises. I went up to the 80s in the side lateral raises today, and it's not really anything that impressive because I broke form in order to obviously hit those 80s. I can't strict side lateral raise 80-pound dumbbells. I mean, realistically, that is not something I can do. I'm definitely not Ronnie Coleman or anyone like that, a Paul Dillette, or I don't even know where I'm going with this. But I'm not that strong, guys, to be able to do a strict side lateral raise with 80 pounds. At that point, though, when you force yourself to go that heavy and you give yourself a little bit of cheat action within reason where you're not going to injure yourself, you're creating a different exercise than where I'm just grabbing the 15-pound dumbbells and doing very strict side lateral raises. I could do those every single workout. But by grabbing those 60s, 70s, and 80s, breaking form, it is a completely different exercise. And I've talked about this in the past before. But in reality, guys, I see growth from that type of shit. Going into these isolation movements and challenging myself with weight from time to time, there ain't nothing wrong with it. So after doing those shoulder presses, I went ahead and did some Smith machine behind the neck action. And my buddy that you guys see on the channel, Eric Mondelli, actually got me a little bit hooked on these. I've been doing them lately. But I've been seeing a little bit of wrist pain from it. So it's not something that I'm going to continue to do every single shoulder workout. It's fun every so often. I find that like the free weight movement behind the neck barbell presses affect my wrists in a little bit less of a negative manner. And so I'll probably stick to that type of a movement where the Smith machine really has you locked into place and you don't have a lot of free motion as to where you can press the weight. You're really pressing in a straight line no matter what. And so I feel like that's the reason why my wrist hurts so bad. And every so often you do get that little shoulder pain in a negative way too. But I tend to read into my body, and if I'm sore as shit or if my wrists hurt, I adjust to that, basically. But yeah, you guys, after that, I moved on to some of these. A superset, actually. This is a superset that I ended up doing at the end of the workout for the rear delts. I used to do a lot of rear delt exercises, probably 2 to 3, instead of just this single rear delt movement. Now, I am saying that it's a superset because I grabbed the cables after for that constant tension, that constant love making. But rear delts are something you guys should definitely realize are just as important as your side delts and your front delts. So having developed rear deltoids is only going to benefit you that much more. But I would say this is pretty damn close to the end of the workout. As I always say, not every single set was recorded. I mean, you guys don't want to sit here for the entirety of an hour and a half to 2 hours of raw workout footage or anything like that. But we finished off with some front raises, with some amazing quality camera work by the one and only CODY HARTON. I want to take this time to thank you all very much for watching. Again, go in the comments, give me some stories, and we'll chat there until the next video comes along. I mean, I'm trying to keep up this consistency. It's not the easiest thing to do, let me tell you. But I think together we will motivate each other, and we will see where things take us. There's no other way to put it. Damn it. All right, this is Zeiler. Until next time, I want to thank you for watching. I love you all so much. Peace out. Bye.